dog, it's cold. Pamela, I covered serve a day or two ago. What's going on, y'all? Dog, it's cold. Get a space heater. Get my headphones in. Here we go. Check 1 2 1 2 1. Coming at you. Coming at you live. How we doing, everybody? Good morning. Give you a quick rundown on serve. Whoever that was asking. Here's what I see, what I saw, what has been, what will be. Very similar to the last time I played this here. You can see, though, my friends, this is May till August of basic consolidation. And it held down here at about the $9 range. Now, again, on this pullback, it got to 8, recovered fairly quick. So if this is to be a handle, it should make a higher low up through here somewhere. Maybe the $10. I think I said around 10, something like that. So this would be like a long play, a very long swing. Right now it's very weak looking on the daily. You've lost 50. You're about to lose the zero line. So I would expect more downturn unless some kind of news comes in to pop this, okay? It had an amazing run that I missed back here. You don't get them all, but I missed that one. Got a bunch of them, but I didn't get that one. So that's serve, okay? Quick rundown for you, whoever that was asking. So here we go, SPY, okay? This is what I see. So y'all are live with me pre-market, okay? A lot of feedback noise. I don't understand. Is the audio okay? Somebody said a lot of feedback noise. Shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm getting ready to take my picture off. Audio's fine, right? Okay. Eric Latchman, make sure you don't click on play on the Discord. You just want to click the YouTube link. Let it take you all the way out to YouTube, okay? All right, good. Okay, here's on the SPY, guys. This is what I got. I told you yesterday my level was 679. You know, it wanted to lose it overnight. Guess what? It just regained it, and it's holding it. So I think 679 is the level. That's yesterday's low. If we come up to 682.20, that's this chop from yesterday, and that's the high pre-market. That makes sense. And we reject at 682.20, and we make another pass through 679, it will be more violent, and it will flush. So be locked and loaded and prepared. Like I see one little spot here at 677. If this flushes again, so watch for reject around 682, 682.50 maybe. If we get this, we could get a run back towards 686. So I play these a level at a time. I'm watching the 15 and the 1 hour out of the gate here, and I'm seeing that on the 1 hour, what happens a lot of times, I kind of think we might pop today a little bit. We got a cross up on the MACD yesterday. We've retested this same momentum level, and we've crossed up here in pre-market. I kind of think these lows might hold and we pop today. That's just a hunch. That's just kind of what I'm feeling. This is a normal breakout pattern. It will get a inside bar here and pop. That's what I'm seeing. So we'll see what happens and how it plays. Okay. Do not over risk. Do not over leverage. Don't over trade. Take your position size according to your count. If you're brand new here, I will choose a strike at the value of the company. Okay, so if it's like Amazon here is at 223 or so, I would probably use a 222.50 or a 225 strike if I were doing calls. Okay, same thing on puts. I would use really close to the money. At the money is normally what I do for my calls and puts. Okay, so that should clear that up for any new people. Yeah, Tesla probably had its run yesterday. I'd say today's pullback time and consolidation on Tesla. It's already give it up on the 1 hour here some, so wouldn't really be interested in shorting it either, to be honest, unless, if you flush pre-market, you could come back to 463. But this is a monster run over a few days here. You got these highs back here at 457. Once, it tried right here, but really 457 was the breakout, or 459 maybe. Once it broke that, you got out of this range here, this general range. That was your range at that point. 481's highs, so obviously if you're breaking these, you're going to make new highs. The momentum is looking good on Tesla on the daily. I said that 2 days ago that I liked it. Okay. Let's get Palantir on the 1 hour is getting weak. Same with AMD. I look for AMD to come back and test pre-market again, 205. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. Google is on a flush zone. Be careful with Google. I think under really 305.50. More confirmation under this 304.90 on Google. It'll flush. Nvidia's looking weaker. Amazon is trying to pop a little this morning from being oversold, so I might like Amazon calls. And we'll see what it gives us at the open, okay? Let's get Weeble pulled up. Good morning. What's up, baby Amby? No more time, guys. I'm out of time to chart anything else. There goes Google. Told you. It ain't going to wait on us, though. Hi, bud. Okay. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Take your time out of the gate. Amazon 223.70. Market's open. Be careful. There goes Google. Quick flush down on Google. It's trying to do a little stutter step. Watching spy calls here. If it gets over VWAP. And slow. Hang on. So watching. Being very careful. I don't maybe Palantir calls here over 183. And SPY's building a little bit here. I want to let it settle a moment. Palantir's building on the 15. Over 183, I kind of like calls if it would close over pre-market here. It's struggling there. I think Nvidia looks a little weak to me. I've think I'll give one call on Palantir here to give it a chance. I don't mind NVIDIA puts back down to pre-market low. I've got one call on Palantir. I really need it to close over VWAP though, or over pre-market high. If it don't go, and also AMD's getting strong. 209 will have to clear on AMD ultimately. I've only got one starter on Palantir right now. I'm not liking it too great. AMD's looking strong though. 15 seconds on this candle on AMD. Watching it. For continuation. Watching Palantir for continuation. No go so far, guys. Palantir's struggling. Trying to get over pre-market. If it don't, I'm out. If you don't like these plays, don't take them. Wait for the first 15 minutes. It's getting a little odd here. NVIDIA's looking good to the downside. AMD's going to reverse on me here, I'm afraid. I'm about to cut it for a small loss. There was the NVIDIA put. If you took it, come on, Palantir. Pump it, baby. There it goes. Boom. AMD popped. Palantir popped. There you go. Give it to me. Let's go. Needed that continuation candle. There we go, guys. Boom, baby. Take your profits on the way. 8% on Palantir. AMD, be careful here. It needs to get over 209. That's last week's high. So if you want a quick profit on AMD, I don't blame you. Previous week low. Palantir's cooking, baby. 15%. Let's go. AMD could struggle there, guys. Just be careful, okay? 16% on Palantir. 18. 19. Give me 20. 20%. Take your half. AMD, I'm flat on, so I didn't get a great feel. Palantir, back to about 10% here. I'm going to cut the rest of my Palantir there. I'm going to probably cut this AMD. It popped a little bit. Hopefully you guys got a better feel than I did. I didn't. I got Amazon on the radar down here, guys. for calls. Got a break pre-market there at 223.70. I forgot to cut AMD. I'm out as soon as I can get out of it here. I'm glad I only had one. Right? Good job on Palantir. Google's bouncing down here a little. I'm glad we took profits there, guys. AMD could go, but it needs to clear 209. That's all I'm saying. If you wanted to run it again for a scalp, if you get over 208.40, you might can scalp it up. I'm going to let this next candle settle and give me a better view from what I want to see, okay? Let me get my comments up here. Hopefully some of you guys got that. Good job on Palantir, guys. What you do is not easy, man. Thank you, Trading with Trisha. No, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. This is why we took profits here, guys. Okay? This is why we took profits. Telling you, man, if Nvidia flushes 174.60 or 174.60, it's gonna be bad. So, not sure it's gonna do it, but it very well could. I'm not holding anything, KHYU. AMD was a win if you took quick profits. I got too hung up on Palantir and on my other account over here, so. Google probably looks the strongest to the upside with more upside potential. SPY is looking weak on the 15. I think I called that level in the pre-market pretty doggone accurate. So if we flush pre-market here on SPY, I would be interested in puts on the SPY, okay? And AMD just got weak on us. So you guys, 2 minutes left on this candle. This could be a flash down on puts for the SPY. Could be a quick flash down and then a recovery, kind of what I'm expecting here. So I'm not biting on it yet. Everybody okay? The SPY's looking weak here. $677.50 is actually pre-market low. Nothing I like yet. Let's get our opening range marked. I'm going to use the body on the SPY here. On the 5 minute, it's losing 40, so I'm leaning towards puts on the SPY, guys. Probably the 676 puts. It will have to break pre-market also. I'm watching NVIDIA. So far, NVIDIA has wicked 2 times off this level to the upside. I have one SPY put. Seeing if it's going to hold under 678.50. 678.50, okay? That's what I got. %. Back to flat. I've only got one. This is vacillating here. 678.50 needs to hold. Maybe 678.60. Anything above this purple line, I will cut for a small loss. Okay? Google could make a dip back to lows here. SPY's flirting with my level. I'm out. Small loss. I was afraid it wanted to bounce there. Also, Google is trying to make a run to the upside here. So is NVIDIA. They just bounced right there. Everything just bounced right there. Okay. We're getting a little pump here, guys. May have to reverse into calls here. Google's still looking strong to me. Watching the 15-minute to see if it can cross up or not. We are in the chop zone. No need to play this stuff. We can wait and be patient. If we use the bodies, opening range is right there on Palantir, 183.65. Google's looking strong to me. Said it a few times here. I'd just like to get over the 200 EMA, though. AMD's pumping a little bit. So is Palantir. Here we go. Palantir's trying to go again here, guys. Ultimately, we've got to get a close over 183.65. Anything you take before that's a higher risk. Google could get back to 309 right here if it gets through this red line, my 200 EMA. It's looking strong. I'm watching. 10 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. I kind of like Google there, guys, for calls. If it gets over the 200 EMA here, 307.90. Got to clear that first. Here we go on Google calls, guys. And SPY calls. We're getting some pump on everything. AMD. AMD needs to clear 209.10. SPY needs to clear 681.55 for confirmation. I hope you took the Googles. Ultimately, 309.20's got to go on Google. $309.20. And SPY's got to break 681.55. Somebody said Tesla's pumping. Tesla needs to clear 482. Trying to see if Google's going to get acceleration through pre-market. Everything else is rejected up here. Google's looking strong, but everything else is rejecting. I watched Google for a run through 309.10 here. The 1 hour candle is coming to an end. Watching it close. I sort of like Palantir and Google the best. We'll see what happens here. SPY's trying to break opening range here for SPY calls if you're interested. Palantir still looking strong. Trying to let this 1 hour candle settle is what I'm doing. That's why I've not took anything. But I like the look of Palantir. A lot of chop from yesterday though. Here comes Google. I've got one Google call. Trying to see if it's going to break pre-market or not. If you took Palantir, you did well. Google just took 50 back on the RSI on the 1 hour. Palantir could be the one here, guys. I've got Google. I didn't take Palantir. Maybe you did. 188 would be a target on Palantir. Google, 5%. If Google breaks pre-market, we could get a run back to 312. Could be on the table. If you got Palantir, you did pretty well there over pre-market. I've kind of missed that one. It pumped nice though. If you took Google, that's a small win. We'll see if it gives continuation or not. There we go, 7%. %, baby. Let's go. Give us 15, maybe. 12. Guys, take profits as you want to, okay? 13%, 14%, 15%. There you go. Take you some profits on Google. And there went Palantir also, 16, 17%. Want to see the 5 minute. All right. Sitting around 12%, 13, almost to 20 there at one time. So take you some profits, please. Make sure you're locking in some gains. Palantir's still going if y'all got that one. I may shave out of Google right here, guys. I'm out. Locked mine in. Good job if you took it, okay? Meta had a nice run. All right, let me get my comments. Hopefully some of y'all got that. Good job. Palantir 15%. Good job, guys. I cannot believe this screen. Everyone was trust. Good job on Google, guys. Do I still have CMG? Yes, I still have CMG. I need to check it. Google's back testing pre-market. Yeah, I've still got CMG. I'd like for it to hold 35.75 or 35.50. Straight slap on the SPY. Palantir's ripping. I should have hung with that. That's how it goes, though. Hopefully you guys got some of that. First target's almost hit on Palantir, 187.10. Second target's my red line, 189.60 if you're in Palantir. 1 hour's cooking on Palantir. Probably pull back to the 9 EMA once. See if you get any kind of retracement. Yeah, that's it on Google for right now, guys. Hopefully you followed and locked in. It was a nice pop. I'm watching. Google's back testing pre-market. They're right there. I think Palantir still looks pretty strong if you're in it. Nvidia's inching up. It needs to clear 178.40. $178 bare minimum. Looking at AMD here. Google's gave it back up there, guys, so far. Looks like it's struggling to hold pre-market. I think Palantir was the one. Wow, look at there, guys, how we took profits on Google. That made sense, right? There was my target on Palantir. Pretty close. AMD unable to break out also. I can take a look at Tesla. She's gone. I ain't chasing it up there just to get burned, lose my gains for the day. That's not what I'm about. I think it's a pretty decent morning. I would love to have had a big old runaway, but we locked in some decent gains. Let me see what all the people are saying over here. Thanks, Mike. 20% on Google. Boom, 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 baby. Yeah, Tesla's. I mean, it took off. Yeah, it's too. I don't want to chase that stuff. In your own way, 79.75. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you had a decent day. Tesla wants 488.50 this week, says I buy stocks. DC 39% on Google, 17% on Palantir. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. So I don't think I'm interested in Google here, though it might bounce one candle off of the EMAs here. You may get one bounce candle. I don't think I'm interested though. Okay. Kind of thought Amazon might get a little relief this morning from being oversold. But I think it's going to back test 221 again, 221.50. Hmm. I'm checking the 1 hour. SPY looks weak. Remember those numbers I gave you? This would be very early entry if you took SPY puts. If it was to break 678.70, that would be early entry. And then if we flushed 679 again, which is right there, that's where it's hopping right now. See that 1 hour on the SPY? RSI is about to It's trying to come back down again to the downside on the 1 hour. What's the 30-minute doing? It's got to give it up though. 679 was my number. I mean, it could vary right here, but just to show you what I'm talking about. Right here. See that RSI is about to flush it. Early entry for SPY puts, guys. Very early entry. If you took this, it could bounce right here, no doubt. I mean, it'd be a long shot to take it right here. Got one. Gotta drop 679 and get away from it. $677 would be first target. High risk play. If you don't like it, don't take it, guys. I'm just using house money right now. If it bounces right here, I'm out. We're under VWAP. We're under the EMAs. Trying to break opening range low. If we use the bodies, 1 hour is trying to flush. 6%, 7%. Like I said, it's just a starter. I have the 677 put. If you get a second pass through on that level, it's usually more violent of a pass through. So I say if this candle don't close under it, I will cut it, rethink my entry. %11, 13%, 15%. Just holding tight here, seeing what happens. Minute left on this. Need this candle to close under this purple line for sure. That's the 1 hour. See this RSI breaking down? $678 could bounce. It's possible. Look at that 4 hour also. Trying to flush through 40. Just vacillating here. This could also on the reverse side of this, on the bullish side of this, this could bounce fast right here. So be careful. If it takes off and bounces, just cut it. 10%, 11. We hit 15% once. $15. $22%. And take you a 20% win. Take it right there, guys. Go ahead and take your gains. Vacillating 11, 12, 15. We hit 22% for a moment. It's not an easy hold right here. This is support locally. So it's not an easy hold by no means. If you want to take your quick profits, there's 16% again. That was a slow, methodical play. Everybody should have been up. Nice. 20%, 23, 25. %20 win, guys. If you want to take it right there. Give me 30. Boom, baby. 32. 35, 36, 37. Come on, baby. 38. Great win. Lock your gains in, guys. Lock them in. If it flushes that yellow line, she could go hard, but I would suggest locking some in right here. 32%. Can't beat that. 35, 36. Could bounce one time here on pre-market low. Can we get a 34? Can we get 40? Can we get 40%? Can I get a 40? Can I get a 40? Can I get a 40? 4%. I'm out right there for a moment, guys. Great win. Good job. Everybody good? Boom, baby. 100% Z River Rats. Nice. %20. There we go. Good job, guys. I love it. Good job, Yancey. Would not surprise me a bit to bounce once again. And we'll watch NVIDIA to come under VWAP. That SPY is she gonna go. That should have been a great win for everybody. Should have been a great win. That's probably over 40% right there. Should be. If it flushes hard, I'll try to scalp it with momentum, but here she goes. Come on. Come on. There you go. 12. Another 12. Boom, baby. 14. 15. Might lock this in here. It could bounce on us and turn around. A lot of down pressure. Google's trying and NVIDIA's trying to give it up. Come on with it. Come on. Lock it in, guys, if you took it. That's okay. You can lock them in here if you want to. 15, 16. Comes AMD breaking, NVIDIA breaking, Google breaking. Q's breaking. 16%. Give us another 20. Come on. Boom, baby. Let's go. Lock it in, guys. Another 20% win. Trying to see if we're going to flush hard one time. 18. %, again. Talk to me, baby. Woo! Lock it in, guys, if you want to lock it in right there. I'm out. Good job. That's with cold hands, too, man. Hey, yay, yay. Not holding anything. Good job, everybody. Good job. Let me see what we got. Anybody catch that last one? It was quick. Eldon, thank you. 37% on SPY with Leslie Miles. 25%. 29. Woo. Jay Desi. Everybody was like, go, go, go. All right, good job. Good job, good job, good job. We'll take it. I know it, Desi. I looked at comments. I was like, man, ain't nobody saying nothing. Aren't we already lower? Andrea said. You know, Andrea, here's the issue. Let's go to a 1 hour. Okay. Okay. To me, this is ready to give it up. But now we have to measure. We have to go back and start measuring more below us now. I still think we can get a 674 SPY fairly easy. We're in the gap. I keep waiting on it to give up, but it's not closing yet under pre-market here. My line, I told you guys last night and this morning, was 679. So it was a decent move down to here, but it's got to give it up. That's why I'm out. 80%. Good job, Terry Hill. Thanks, Desi. How do you trade a downside? Is it a bang? Yeah, Elaine, we're trading options. Mm-hmm. We're trading options, and we bought a put. If you're very new, you might want to take a class with me first or something. If you're super new to options, Big 40. We was probably all holding our breath. I got you, Terrell. Okay, am I bad? My mama's creative. Yeah. Man, where's my? Alex, Weeble settles funds one day. It's overnight on options, brother. If you're doing shares, it's 2 days, but now options settle at midnight every night. Your money settles. That was a good bounce candle. I probably took my eye off of it. I'm not interested yet for reversal. Mikey don't like you yet. Palantir. Nope. Hmm. 15. The 15 could pump one more time on Palantir if you clear VWAP right here. So that's one scenario. If you clear VWAP, you might could run Palantir calls back up, but it's not doing that yet. Also, Google on the 15 was starting to look good. No, not yet. Negative. No. I don't like anything yet. I think that's probably wrap it up. It's a good morning. I got a couple phone calls to make, and hope everybody done well, man. Spy getting smoked. Moses Hopper. Yep. Yancey's got that farm to tend to, son. Are you still in the 5-minute chat? She 8-8. I am. Y'all watch the Spy for another flush. Watch it. Anything you put on the table now is risk, guys, so be careful. But again, if we were to flush pre-market low, we could get another drop. It's definitely weak. Nothing else is popping, so it makes a little bit of sense to me. One thing I like to do sometimes is bring up the option contract, like on the Spy. Let's say I was looking at it's 677, so I would probably come pull the 677 put and right click on Webull. You can say view in a widget. Now it gives you the option for a chart. So let's pull up a chart. Now this is the actual option on a chart. So I'll change it over to 5-minute here. You can make the chart a little bigger if you like. I'll drag it to another screen sometimes. This is the 1-minute. So this gives you a little perspective on how the actual contract is moving rather than just the Spy. You can watch the contract. That's the 677 put, which is right here, right? I like to do that sometimes. I'll actually watch it. So if you go back in there, it needs to hold pre-market low, and it needs to give some continuation. Okay. So I've got one. I might just kind of hold one to let it run, see what it does. But anything back above pre-market, you have to cut. So that's how I'm looking at it. I don't care to give it an opportunity if the RSI wants to continue to fall on the 1 hour. Got a MACD cross down. So if this flushes back under pre-market, could get another run to the downside. If not, you got to just cut this and call it a day. I'm holding one cheap contract is what I've got. All right. I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. If it doesn't flush back under pre-market, you can't hold that, okay? All right, my friends. I love you. I appreciate you. I think we had a banger of a morning, and I'm not going to play around and give anything back. If it stops me out, I'll probably set a stop loss here. They're at $1.40. I'll set it at $1.30, and if it flushes, it flushes. So I'm down like 6% on these. If it rips back up and knocks me out, I'll have one small loss on the morning. Okay. All right, my people. I love you. I appreciate you. Pretty doggone good morning. All right. All right, I got to make a couple quick phone calls before I start doing coaching sessions, guys. Hugo, I am holding Netflix for long term, and I will buy more heavier at 682. I'll be watching 682, my friend. I will load probably if I get the reaction I want at 682. I will probably load. Hugo, I always pick a strike at the money. I got a 677 is what I got. Very easy. Just pick it at the money and let it go, man. I'm break even on them. All right. Love you guys. Much appreciated. I will talk to you and mañana. I've also got Josh working on. He's doing a sub channel under my channel that will be just an alert channel for my alerts. I will not have posts on there. I will not talk on there. It'll just be like an alert, a play. If I've got a play or something, that's where I will alert. So hopefully that's up maybe today or tomorrow. Might make things streamlined a little easier on my end. He said he liked the idea too. So we're going to see if that helps a little bit for any kind of little plays on the side I've got going on. Yeah, so appreciate that one thumbs down. I love you too. Lord have mercy. I do kind of got Amazon on my back burner, watching for a bit of a reversal. Let's go to 1 hour for just a moment. And I'm not saying it's going to pop and take off. Hey, Carolina. How are you, young lady? Don't leave us, Gup. I think, this is the 1 hour. We got to cross up on the MACD on the 1 hour. I'll be watching if this makes its way to the zero. 223.70 and then 225. And then it's got to hold 221. That's how I'll play it. We'll see what it does. My SPY just kicked out, guys. So one small loss, I can take it. That's fine. It's not giving it up yet. Okay. I think we played it well. We played it smart, most of all. We played it smart. Okay. This could run back to the top of the range today now, if it holds here. 5 minutes trying to build a little bit on SPY. Tesla's looking strong still. There goes SPY, huh? Tesla strong like bull. You see where Tesla's got rejected, man. 481.80. 481.80. It's holding this upper range. Oh, I ain't supposed to do that. I got my camera on doing. It is holding that upper range. No. What's Meta doing? Man. It's a nice little run. Mafia Mike. Good job, Keith. Thank you, Amit. Thank you, sir. I like Amazon down here, y'all, if it breaks out over this 223.70. Couple point move. Like a 2-point move. I would see now, like, y'all tell me what you think. Let's say, 679 was my number, right? We got the flush. We got a nice flush. Let's see if we back test it here and fail or if we reclaim it. I'd be interested in seeing how it reacts at 679. Has that became resistance now? That's the 30. Here's the 1 hour on the SPY. SPY's here in the top left. But look at this RSI, y'all. Okay. All right, my friends. I got to call it there. I got to do a few phone calls and then some coaching. I love y'all. All my info is in the description of this video. If you want to support me, if you want to upgrade or use my link for Discord, that's a big support. If you want to, tip jars are in there. I don't feel any obligation to do that. I've just left them in that note, so it's no big deal. I appreciate anything and everything. And, yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. If I post anything, if I do anything, I will post it just like I always do. Total transparency for all of you guys, because I want you to get my best. I always give you my best. I'll tell you that. I give you my best. Okay? I love y'all. Peace. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you.